What is up, Steelers Nation? We're finally back in the win column. We beat the Saints 20-10, an absolute butt whooping. There's the victory whistle. I'm jacked up and I'm ready to bring in my buddy JT. How you feeling, buddy?
Freight train. What's up, man? Blow the whistle. What's that?
Oh,
coming
you want another
through.
one?
Steelers are coming through, buddy. Nice
Dude,
win. Needed that
talk
one.
about coming out of the bye week and playing well in all three phases of the football game. We got the running game going. I think Kenny could have played a little bit better, but he didn't turn the ball over. I mean, the defense, JT, TJ Watt, man. I guess one guy really does make the defense. Talk about a great performance on the defensive side of the ball today.
One guy makes the defense. One guy definitely makes the defense much better, and he certainly did today. Boy, he looked good for just his first game back, right? I mean, with the torn pec, he had some kind of ensemble on his arm there, which is probably just kind of keeping it a little extra protection there, but keeping everything all compact in there. But man, he played well, and you know, let me just say two letters, and you can fill in the blanks. K, F, and Z, baby. K, F, and Z.
Yeah. I tell you what, he did an excellent job filling in for Minka. I feel very confident moving forward with him back there. And then to go back to the TJ Watt thing, man, look what it did for Alex Highsmith. There was an Alex Highsmith sighting this game.
Yeah, there was. Definitely. Just hanging out here with Papa's son. Let's come over here and sit. Hanging out with Papa's son. We're catching the last of the Bills game. And watching that, what a craziness. And it's tied back up again now. So with 2 seconds left to go, what crazy that is. But yeah, back to the defense. Yes, it certainly did. We saw Highsmith in there. He was effective. He got a little bit of pressure. I thought a couple times, I don't know what they were doing defensively, but I'll tell you this. I didn't want to see any more of that prevent defense in the end of the first half. I let them go 6 plays for 70-some yards and a score with like a minute and 46 left to go in the game. And it only took them like a minute. And I don't think they even used a timeout during it.
No. But JT, they played the whole way around great defense. They kept Alvin Kamara to 46 yards rushing.
They really did.
Huge. You got great play out of the defensive line. The cornerbacks, I think, played as well as they have all season long. And guess what? TJ Watt comes back. We're back to getting turnovers. That was a big key in today's win. Was we got 2 turnovers and we didn't turn the ball over ourselves.
That's correct. And our DBs made plays.
Yeah. Terrell Edmonds again, JT.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a dude playing
for key plays. Him and Bush on a critical stop there. I think it was the 3rd down stop. Played well. Spillane, I thought, had a good game too, man.
Right.
Considering, I mean, he was trailing behind some of these crossing routes, but
he finished overall, the play though.
Yeah,
he finished the play. He stayed in. Yeah. So, JT, not to take too much away from our actual show, I just want to dive in. What did you think of this running game? I mean, talk about a 2-headed monster moving forward now. I mean, I think it was fairly evenly split on the carries.
I don't know what that was. I don't have it up here, but yeah, it seemed to be pretty fairly split, or at least the roles were more defined, I guess.
Right.
If you were to say that. Warren had a nice catch out of the backfield too. Mm-hmm. A nice play. Both of them had a couple nice runs, but he even to seal it off, he ripped off another nice little run. Yeah. So yeah, man, 2-headed monster, definitely. I thought we saw, and Pop Son, you could agree with me or not on this, but I thought we saw Najee running more north and south. I don't know what the over-under on the announcer saying put a foot in the ground and run forward was, but I think it had to
He
be
said it
like
multiple times.
3.7, because that seemed to be his favorite
Right.
talking point. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think Najee ended up, if I'm correct, and it updated finally at my last look, but Najee ended up with 99 yards. He ended up with, what was it, 20 carries for 99 yards, which is almost 5 yards a pop.
Right. And I don't know if it was our coaching staff that finally showed up and told Najee, hey, you need to stick your head down, get what you can get, stop dancing around, this and that. Or he's feeling the heat of Jaylen Warren behind him, because let's be honest here, I would probably be just as comfortable with Jaylen Warren starting as I would Najee to this point, And JT, when's the last time you think we can say that we had 217 rushing yards in the game?
You know what? Pap was just talking to me about that. Pop's son's still hanging with us as we watch this game go into overtime now. But yeah, he just brought that up. When was the last time you saw that? I can't think of the last time we saw it.
Maybe Lev Bell and James Conner. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
who knows? But it's good to
see
see that, JT, because it really took the heat off of Kenny Pickett. When you're putting him in good yardage situations on those third downs,
exactly,
it's critical. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you, JT, and this might be the first time I've ever said it, was I wasn't really that upset with Matt Canada's play calling today.
No, I thought it was. I liked the we did attack the middle some, which was nice. I think they all kind of, maybe that bye week was the perfect time for that bye week. I mean, it couldn't have been any better for that. Just sit down and say, listen, what are we doing here? Let's find an identity and go with it. I can't remember the last numbers, but at one point in time, we had the play count was abundance of runs over passing. It was like, I don't know, like 43 to 27 or something like that, or 37, something like that. But there were more running plays than passing plays on it. And it definitely opened things up for him. Plus,
for sure,
for Kenny to be able to make an impact with his legs as well and participate in those running numbers as well. A dive for a touchdown, a dive for a first down and fourth, I believe it was. Running for I think he had a couple nice little runs, picked up some good yardage for first downs and then some. And so,
JT, they had to move their defensive line. There was nobody over the center on that one play because they actually had to respect that we were running the ball.
Right.
They had to slide to protect it. So that worked in our favor. And again, helping your rookie quarterback out. JT, they also had, last time I checked, 4 runs today over 20 yards. 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 of them.
So, and shout out to the offensive line,
Kenny had
too.
1, Najee had 1, and Warren had 2, right?
Yeah, yep, yeah. So, and shout out to the offensive line, man. They stepped up tremendously today. The Saints defense is no slouch whatsoever. They're one of the better defenses out there, and they definitely held their own.
Yeah, and you know what? Their backfield was strong too. I mean, they were right on our guys. We had to we had to fight to catch that ball.
Yeah.
But I love the fight of Levi Wallace on that interception, man. That was just bad.
Oh, that was great. That showed toughness too.
Yep.
To rip it away from him, that's toughness right there. Yep. That tells me right then and there that this team hasn't quit yet. They haven't quit, JT.
No, they haven't.
So
they haven't. They had to. Nope. This bye week was a long look in the mirror, and
some soul searching.
It's a 3-6 team. You know what? New Orleans is searching. We got Andy Dalton. Come on. So and he didn't help them their team out any either. But you know what I mean? I mean, it's a positive. It's growth. It's the team coming together. The concepts are starting to kind of click. I think all the players we're a little embarrassed about where they at this point in time, and that look in the mirror. I think they were able to find some more heart in this game. I really thought
certainly.
This was
Certainly.
the Steelers that we wanted to see again. So hats off to our black and gold, man. Well done. Way to go off the rails, too. Nice video, too, brother. I like your intro to that, man.
Last time they were 2-6. The Steelers, when it came back in that 2-6 season, forget what year it was, they came back and ended up 8.
That's right. That's right. Did I lose you, or did you lose me? There you are.
You there?
You froze up there. Sorry.
Oh,
or maybe I froze up. I don't.
I think that was you. I better not be me.
So,
or I'm calling
so,
Spectrum.
Papa Son, wait, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna switch cameras.
Okay. JT's up to something.
Let me see how to do it in this.
What are you trying to do, JT?
Say hello, Papa Son. Papa Son, back on. You're fine right there. Just say hello. Give us
You're on off the rails, buddy.
Nice to hear you two guys having all this fun with these Steelers. They lose every game. We're still here. They're rooting for them.
You got it. Some words of wisdom, Steelers Nation. Stick with them.
Yep. Good to have you back, Papa Son. We'll put you back on. He's got a dinner date, so he's going to head on out. But anyhow, man. Give it up.
Player of the game, JT.
Love you.
Brought home a win.
Okay.
Player of the game. Who's your player of the game?
Player of the game? Wow. Wait, Papa Son, need your help on this one too. Player of the game. Who would you give the game ball to? Tough one, huh?
Player or players?
Player or players?
Make it a little easier.
Pickens on offense?
Pickens, the wide receiver.
Pickens?
Okay.
Papa Son goes with Pickens.
Yeah, he had a rushing touchdown.
He did have a rushing touchdown. Yep. And some nice combative catches, too. Yep. So definitely, there'd be a lot of game balls to go around. If I was, I'd be getting with the equipment manager before this team meeting. But definitely,
hey, Larry Stewart says Kenny Pickett. I'm guessing that's what he means by Yate. He said Kenny Pickett's the player of the game.
Yep. I would definitely give him a game ball on offense. I thought a running game too. Either of those two guys leading the way was Najee. So, certainly there. Levi Wallace, key play. Spillane played well. A lot of good players.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to put a hat on just one of them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a total team effort. I'm going to give my game ball to KZ. I think first game coming in, playing, gets a turnover, played really well.
Major
stick
impact
with it,
on
buddy.
the game. Major impact on the defense.
Yes.
KZ.
Yep. So KZ is
great to have him back, and a veteran presence back there too.
Yep.
So
smart football. He's a football player, JT.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
So hey, JT, fill everybody in on when they can catch the Steelers realm next.
All right, guys. Hey, we're going to wrap it up in a little bit more detail, dive into stats and so forth, and get our thoughts on the game. Coming up Monday, we're going live again tomorrow evening, right around 8:30 or so. So looking forward. Thanks for tuning in. Steelers Nation, great to put a win in that column there. The Freight Train, thanks for running us off the rails. It was a positive off the rails. And good to see this team.
The first time, JT, it took three of them. Three of them to finally have a positive one. I could roll out the train whistle.
It did, but you know what? It's nice to see this team on the rails.
Oh, snap. We're leaving with that.
Check back next week into the Steelers realm.